Yo, welcome. Look, man, at the end of the day, man, in a nutshell, I got up earlier than I thought I was going to get up. So I got up, got dressed, made my bed. Thought I was going to be out here like 2 hours earlier. Didn't work out that way. Laid back down, my clothes on top of my bed. I'm just tired. Tired. Right? It was a little earlier than I normally wake up. My body's used to doing things. You got to keep that routine going, right? I talked to you a lot about foundations and things like that. If your body's used to it, you got to do what your body needs for you to do, bro. You got to do what your body needs for you to do. I say that to say, nobody really got this thing called life figured out. Nobody really got it figured out. They're just going through the motions, like everybody else is going through the motions. They figure out things while they're going through the motions. They share the things that they learned while they were going through the motions and stuff like that. So I say that to say having a good foundation is always a good start. So if you got a good foundation, you got a good way of thinking, a good mindset, that right there is big. Having a good mindset is huge. Having a foundation that's strong is big. It's huge. If you don't have that, then everything else just falls apart. I talked about this. I talked about foundations and houses and things like that. Everything else is just going to fall apart. You got to have a solid foundation. What I realized today, is I got a pretty good foundation. Because today was a day where I just felt, man, I was out of it today. I was just out of it. I wasn't feeling none of this today. So when I laid back down, I felt bad for a minute or two. When I laid back down, got some more rest, but then when I got up, everything felt better. I was like, all right, we good now. That's why I said, focused on that. It was like a 2-hour time difference. I thought I was going to be out here at 8:30. I got up. I was going to be back out here by 9. Didn't work out that way. I'm here at 11, feeling good, ready to go. Because my foundation, a pretty decent foundation when it comes to this. I'm 31 days in, so it's a pretty good foundation. All I'm really trying to say is that you have to set a foundation. A mental foundation, a physical foundation for yourself. And you got to maintain it, and you got to keep it going. It takes 66 days for a routine to become a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it's in your foundation, it's in your subconscious. You're locked in. You can just go. It's cruise control then. That's what I'm on right now. Right now, what I'm doing, the workouts. My workouts right now, my days, the way I handle my days, it's all cruise control. But it's all cruise control in a positive way. You can have cruise control in a negative way where you're not doing anything, and it's cruise control and you're going day after day after day and not doing nothing. You're not getting nothing accomplished. Work on your foundation. Basic mindset training. Click the link. Basic mindset training. You got to work on your foundation before you're able to move on to bigger and better things. You can't move on to bigger and better things with a bad foundation. That's just how life works. A building can only get as tall as its foundation. So if your foundation is bad, you can't get to the higher lengths. You can't get to higher levels. I'm out.